Hi and welcome to the Orry Mill. I am Tilda and I'll be talking about another one of my favourite brands we have in the shop, Knitting for Olive. It's Danish and it was started by a mother and daughter, Pernille and Caroline. And today their son, or Pernille's son, Caroline's brother, is also working in the company. He's called Alexander. They are from Frederiksberg, which is kind of in Copenhagen. It's kind of right next to Copenhagen, almost kind of enclosed in Copenhagen. So it's its own wee council. Back to Knitting for Olive. Knitting for Olive is an ethical company. All their products are animal friendly and cruelty free. We have a different yarn selection from them. So the two most popular yarns we have is the Merino, which is a 4-ply, and the soft silk mohair. Those two we almost can't get enough of. They are knitted either on their own or they also very often combined. Two other yarn qualities we have from Knitting for Olive is a pure silk, which again, as I said previously, it's cruelty free. It's buretta silk, which means it's actually silk waste. So the fibres in that silk yarn is very short, and it's because the larva has chewed their way out of the cocoon. So it's left with kind of short fibres. It also gives a very rustic and matte look to that type of silk. Again, we have a cotton merino, which is 70% cotton, organic cotton, and 30% merino. So those are more like the silk, and the cotton merino are more summer yarns. So we don't have massive amount of stock of it right now, but we will be in the summer. The merino they're using in their yarns are traceable and they are non-mulesed. That goes by saying that all the products are animal friendly. On our website you can find obviously all the yarn qualities, and what's really fun to work with is the soft silk mohair, to blend it with all the other yarns, but also to knit it on its own. You can double it up, you can use it one strand at a time, or yeah, as I say, you can get a really play on colour by mixing the mohair with another yarn. So for example, this one here, artichoke purple, we do have the artichoke purple in the mohair, but it's actually quite fun to maybe mix it with something completely different. If you want to stick to your pinks and purples, these two go really nice together. This one is the cherry blossom, but you could actually go completely crazy and mix it with this tone here. Seems to be quite fun. So like a green, which this one is dusty aqua. So the mohair will be lying on top, giving it a hue of a different colour. So it's quite fun to play around with. You never really know what you're going to get, but that's the fun of it. But also on our website you'll find a lot of kits that we put together. So I'm just going to show you some of the ones that we really love here. One of the new ones that we put on, or actually two of the new ones, is the Alex hood here. This one is knitted with a strand of merino and a strand of mohair. 3 balls of each is actually put into this one. The same actually goes for, this is also merino and mohair together, the Astrid Sweater. Those two are brand new designs and really really popular. I really love this Astrid Sweater. And I love that edge down at the bottom, the ribbed edge at the bottom, which is curved. I also do, the big trend at the moment are these hoods. You've probably seen that the Petite Knit also have a new hood out. But this is Knitting for Olive's version, which I really love. It seems to be sitting really nicely on, so I'm definitely going to make that at one point. Behind me you can see one of the designs of Knitting for Olive, which is the Fern Tee. I have knitted this one here in the pure silk, but it can be knitted in the merino or the cotton merino as well. So here, that's a wee picture on a model that is shown here. We also have baby and children's kits on. We have here the Olive's blanket. This is knitted with just one strand of merino. So we have children's and babies kits on the website as well. And here is a lovely wee blanket. It's Olive's blanket, it's called. It's one strand of merino. You could use silk or cotton merino as well, but the kit we have put on is in the merino. Another lovely wee design is the Olive's wrap. We have sold quite a few of these one. Again, it's knitted with one strand of merino, and is, yeah, I would say super cute. So that was a little bit about knitting for Olive. Yeah, there was actually one more thing that I wanted to say, is that we have a wee table on our website about the gauge, yarn combinations and gauge. So you can actually go in and have a look to see what gauge you can achieve with, yeah, the yarn on its own, or if you strand them together. So that's a very helpful wee thing that they put together for us, so we also could put it on our website. But yes, that's all from me just now. So I'm just here to say bye now.